Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you might be watching this. Today, I don't know about you, but I love breakfast that someone else cooks for me. Well, if you're like me, you can't afford it. So what we're doing is we're cooking up a bunch of bacon here in my 15-inch skillet. And then we're going to cook up a bunch of eggs. I've got 18 eggs there. And then I've got these great value English muffins. So what we're going to do is we're going to make breakfast for probably the whole month. Because I got 2 of them packages. And I got all this bacon. And I got a bunch of eggs. And I got a bunch of sausage too. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. So I'm cooking all my eggs here in this frying pan. I'm going to scramble them. Just let them go. Getting that bacon all nice and crispy. And then I'll toast my English muffins. And I'll just show you some little snippets and some little pictures here of how I make our breakfast. Y'all, like I said, I love it when I can go to McDonald's or Hardee's or something like that and get eggs and biscuits or sausage and biscuits, but I just can't afford to. And sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I'm at night and I want a snack. Maybe I had a early supper for whatever reason, or I haven't had supper, and I feel like having a sausage biscuit or a bacon biscuit. And as you know, all them places after 11 o'clock, they don't serve breakfast. So here's my way of having my cake and eating it too. Now, as my bacon pieces, I buy those big old packages of bacon for, I think it's $8 for like 3 pounds. It's ends and pieces. So as my bacon gets done, or done enough for me, I put it in here, and I can drain it. And there's my eggs. They're going to be good. Now, I don't put any salt and pepper in my eggs. And the reason for that being is that bacon's salty. Now, the secret to making a good egg in your little frozen sandwich is to not cook the eggs until they're completely dry. You want to leave them a little on the wet side, and that I got right there is good enough. And I'll stir them just the heat from the pan, and the heat from the other eggs will finish cooking them. Boy, that bacon's just popping. So that's the secret to getting better tasting eggs in your little frozen biscuits that you might be making. Oh gosh, that looks so good. Of course, now we'll eat some of this for breakfast right now. Oh, if you can tell, my mouth's watering. So I got me a little assembly line going here. I got my toasted muffins, English muffins, and I'm just adding my bacon, however much bacon I think I'm going to want. And you can make these anyway. If you make a whole bunch at one time, you don't have to do it that often. But now for your eggs, if you want round eggs, you can use your canning lid. See, and just punch out some eggs with your canning lid. Or you can use a spoon or use a 1/4 cup measure. my hands are clean, it's just easier to get some punched up there, and that way I can push it down. Yes, folks, I wash my hands good. My sister made a comment one time that she thinks I use too much bleach and stuff. Same sister who talked about my fingernails. That's Waltrout. She says it always smells like bleach when she comes in my house. Well, I'm not that good a housekeeper, but by golly, I grew up in the food industry. Had some very good bosses. And in fact, let me tell you, I started car hopping at the World Burger Drive-In when I was 12 years old. I made 63 cents an hour. And then I started working at the Big Burger, and at the World Burger, that was for W.T. Bromley on Towson Avenue, and I worked at the one on 10th Street too. Then I worked for Clyde Sumter at the Big Burger, and that was over on what is that? I think that's 71 over by Whirlpool. So let me shut off my camera here and show you how I wrap these. Got dirty hands. Okay, y'all, we're doing a whole bunch, and what I do is I individually wrap them in my cling wrap, and then I put them in this freezer bag, a Ziploc freezer bag, and y'all, they only last about a month, so they're not going to get freezer burnt or anything. Go ahead, use your hands, y'all. It makes it easier. Now, wait a second. Let me back up and regroup here. If I was making this in a restaurant, I would not use my hands. I'm making this for me and Ernie, so I can use my hands all I want as long as I wash them real good. So let me get these all wrapped up, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Put them in that bag. So I got all them packaged up in this gallon freezer bag, and I've got some more eggs, and I've got some more bacon, and I've got some more English muffins, so I'll just keep making them. But y'all, try this. I know it's a cliche, you've seen this before, but it really is worth your while. I'll spend a couple hours doing this on a Friday morning or a Saturday or any morning, couple hours doing it. I'm set for the whole month, and sometimes even longer. There ain't nothing wrong with this. I do this with sausage and biscuits. If I run out of bacon, I'll just make egg and cheese. There ain't nothing wrong with going out to eat, y'all. I love to go out and eat, but this is a way for me to get going out and eating on the cheap. So, my big frying pan there. So, y'all, thanks for watching, and do give it a try. There's nothing wrong with saving money. Someone told me one time I was cheap. I squeaked when I walked. That was my reputation where I used to work, but I guess I'm kind of proud of that. So thanks for watching, y'all. Bye. Y'all, I was going to make the sausage, so I thought I'd show you the sausage too. Here's me cooking up some of my sausage. This is kind of like an addendum to the to the bacon video. So here we go now with the sausage. So now we're on to the regular biscuits. I just use these these cheapy biscuits here that, you know, 10 to a can. Now you might be asking, well, your oven's broke, how'd you bake the biscuits? Well, I baked them in a frying pan. Now, sometimes they get a little bit dark, but they're all good. So now I'm going to wrap these up. Okay, y'all, I'm done. Now, when I do these little biscuits, I normally do 2 of them. Because that's you know, when you buy them from the store, that's how you get them. You get 2 in there. I had some bacon left. I used all my eggs. Here's my English muffins. Now, all of these has meat on them, but they don't all have cheese. It gave me a chance to use my big frying pan here. I don't normally get to use that. But save that bacon for some salad. So thanks for watching, y'all. And I got about a month's worth of breakfast going on here. Bye.